Isn't that the most quintessential form then of Islamophobia? That depoliticization, that people are so, they're so invested in self-surveillance, right? In really trying to filter their thoughts. They're, can I talk about Palestine or not?
No, I'm not worried at all. I rely on God, Allah.
One thing I think people fail to recognize, maybe even our own community, is the great hidden damage that a lot of this counter extremism, surveillance type of culture and policy is doing to our community. Like, how many times have you sat like in a restaurant and somebody's like, oh, they might be listening. Like, oh, do you understand what I'm saying? People think they're being listened to all the time, man.
Yeah.
And like or people say, oh, be careful. Like a parent telling the kid, oh, don't talk like that or don't say something. Like, subhanAllah, like imagine the type of mental state that it puts a person in, to always be in a state of anxiety, to feel like this. There's a brother who actually had a breakdown because he was recruited by Canadian spy agency, okay? And the brothers that he was trying to get dirt on were just really nice, good brothers. And he just felt so guilty for what he was doing. He literally had a mental breakdown. Like, he tried to commit suicide at one point. He was hospitalized. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is the type of people that they recruit in the first place, people who are somewhat a little bit mentally unstable. So there's like this hidden, whether it's that extreme example or just a general now disposition of our community as like a mental health professional. What do you see as like the hidden damage that is being done to our community?
Oh man, subhanAllah. I mean, Barakallahu Feek. Now I think you're touching on like a core issue of mine that, I think it preoccupies me a lot. And I'll be frank with you, I don't have many people to speak with about it because I think there's also an apprehension to even talk about this issue at all, right? People who have been critical of counter-extremism, at least in the UK, by like someone like Sajid Javid, politician, he sort of made sly remarks that people who are critical of counter-extremism are themselves potentially extremists. And I've been told that, to my face in several different occasions. I mean, look, I just want to maybe raise two things. I think the first thing is the thing that you're talking about in terms of the impact. I just want to make a quick full circle, because remember we began talking about depoliticization. Isn't that the most quintessential form then of Islamophobia? That depoliticization, that people are so, they're so invested in self-surveillance, right? In really trying to filter their thoughts. They're can I talk about Palestine or not? Can I speak out against Israel? Can I say this? Can I say that? That is the fullest impact of Islamophobia, which we rarely ever talk about, is that depoliticization, that people are reluctant to share their political thoughts. And really, that's a reflection of society, first and foremost. I mean, that most non-Muslims, anyone who'd be listening in on this, would recognize immediately, that, oh, no, that can't work as a society, that like segments of a society are so apprehensive of sharing their thoughts, right, are so depoliticized.
Do I feel that the New York police are providing enough protection, or do I have to have protection of my own? I look for protection from Allah.